target will be, once again, the contact light. Now, the new location is a bit of a tricky thing to get. So the new location that the contact light will be in is a little bit of a tricky thing to get, because you could just set it to the exact same point as the target point, but then it tends to be on the line of a collision between the end of the beam and the object that it's hitting. And so that causes some bugs. So we need it to be a little bit further down the beam than directly at the target point. So what we'll need to do is basically get the forward vector, again, for the camera. I would drag it from all the way over there, but it's about to, I feel like that would get pretty messy. So I'm just going to bring it in again. Bring in follow camera, and then I'm going to, once again, get forward rotation. And then get forward vector, and now I'm going to multiply that again, but instead of doing the max beam length multiplier, this time I'm going to multiply it by the distance that the line trace, or that the beam has gone, minus 10. So I'm going to do a float minus float, and do minus 10, and bring that over here. And now we're going to do vector times float. We're multiplying a vector and float value. And then we're going to add that to the same location, the socket location that we got all the way at the beginning. So this right here is that. Do that. More difficult. I'm going to add a reroute node here, and the socket location will be added. We'll do a vector plus vector. Just gonna clean that up a bit. And will be this value that we just got up here, plus the value all the way from the beginning. And that should give us our new location where the light will go. Here. Oh, I totally forgot the set intensity over here. This is if the collision is true, so this is when our light turns on, and our intensity should be set at 100,000 right here. And then if there is no collision, there will not be a light. So once again, I will set, or I'll come out from here, do set intensity, and the intensity will be set at 0. The other thing we have to remember is that is an instance where, I'll just compile and save really quick, is an instance where you are colliding with something and then you let go of the fire button. In this, how we have it set up right now, the light would not turn off, and that's because over here in the released executive function for our fire event, we need to add, after it destroys the beam, we need to add another set intensity of the contact light and set it to 0. And that should be all for our character blueprint. I'm going to compile and save. And I'm going to bring all of this, and we'll call it beam fire. Fire beam, I like that better. So let's see how this light looks now. Compile, save, play, and there it is. Just a light at the very end of the beam if it's colliding with something, and if it's not colliding with anything, it shuts off. So it's not perfect, it's not glitch free, but this is definitely a basic start to having a laser beam weapon that you can attach to anything from a part of the body or the gun, a gun or a weapon or anything like that. So, hope this was helpful.